Well, hello there. Welcome back. Neverwinter Nights. We are moving on to Beggar's Nest, which is right about where I normally tend to lose my focus when playing these games. However, this time I'm playing it in pieces because I'm recording much differently than how I would have played it in the past, so maybe that's why I'm feeling all right about it. We'll see how long that lasts. So I want to go down over this way to get to the Beggar's Nest. One of the reasons why I tend to start, I guess I should say, tend to stop right around there is because of the fact that I start catching side quests that, because I wasn't reading, I wasn't playing it the way I was supposed to. I just didn't quite know when or where I'm supposed to be doing things, and then I start to lose my interest.
Hello.
So this dude's name is Mono. For people who don't know, that means hand, not man. Ugh, so many people think Mono is man to man. It's not. It's hand to hand. I forgot my name was Fert Bergeron. It's been about a week for me. I don't know the last time that I recorded this. I got caught up with all sorts of different things. I've heard of what you are doing in Neverwinter. I'm sure you'll sort out the Beggar's Nest in no time. I'm sorry, give me a moment. The smell of the burning corpses is getting to me, as if the plague isn't bad enough on its own, and now the Beggar's Nest is even worse. Have you heard? Give me the scoop. It's a nightmare in there. Zombies are everywhere. We're keeping the city core secure, but damned if we can do much for the nest. Have you heard about the water daves? Nope, of course you can't help me here. Of course, being dead hasn't stopped all the zombies in the nest. You can't count on anything to make sense right now. Alright, get out of here. Let me just do my thing. I don't need you. Guy, you wanna... Why is it doing this all of a sudden? Let's try this again. It was happening in the previous episode too, I think. Gate Captain Ergus.
Hello.
Come to join the Legion of the Damned, have you? The Beggar's Nest be the closest thing to the hells on Faerun. I don't know where these places are he's talking about. Zombies are everywhere. I advise caution, my friend. You look like you might have potential, and there's been enough death there already. Here already, not there. Here and there. Everywhere. How bad is it getting in this district? Bad enough that I won't lose another guard in a hopeless fight. Let the undead walk. We'll pick them off from fortified places like the gate here. We're okay if we stay barricaded, but damnation, why did they have to start burning corpses upwind? And why did the dead have to start getting restless? You lost a guard. Who was it? A promising young guard named Walters. A local boy that grew up in the Beggar's Nest. A shame. He worked hard. He pulled himself up. He did. And he didn't join a gang like most of his friends. Now he's probably dead to a zombie. Well, where'd you see him last? Last I saw, he was heading out to patrol. Couldn't tell him not to. He's got old friends in this district, I guess. He usually patrols near the northeast end of the nest. Even without the zombies, there's some shady types over there. Racist. Are there any safe locations? A couple, I suppose, but it depends on what you call safe. I don't put much stock in what some people are spouting. So who would you trust? Where's the safest place? You'll be looking for Harbin Ashensmith. He knows what's what. Probably at the Shining Serpent, the safest place in the district. It's in the south central area of LA. That's where I'd go. Bunch of realists looking for solid ways to survive. You don't agree with some people's methods of helping? It's not for me to say. If you want a safe location, I'll tell you about the Sanctuary Deathers Helmites. I forgot that name. It's hard to say. Set up in the southwest. I'll also tell you, however, that I wouldn't go there. Sure, the zombies avoid it, but I just don't put much stock in them Helmite blessings. Should I have been reading this guy with a southern accent this whole time? Myself, I prefer a sword in my hand to some foolish hope in my head. I'd recommend you talk to Harbin Ashensmith and the Shining Serpent instead. Alright, enough talking to you. You don't really have anything for me, so on we go. Yeah, I remember there's some side story here about gangs or whatever. I don't know. I say I remember just in the barest sense of that term. A question I started asking myself recently, as you can see how low after all these hours so far this game is, I wonder if CRPGs are going to be less tropey than what we consider JRPGs. In so much that, you know, maybe the crew of people back in the day who were making that list, they weren't thinking about these types of games. But I don't know. I guess this is another thing we'll find out. I'm not going to add some sort of crazy JRPG, CRPG split or anything like that. I feel like that would just get to be too much work for what is already a fair amount. So we won't be doing that. Hey, you guys are dead. Zombie AAs is what we've got here. It's so weird that it just so happens I've been putting The Walking Dead back on in the background while I'm doing stuff. I didn't realize how many spin-offs that show has gotten, which, I don't know, that's a good thing or a bad. Oh, hey.
You can't win!
Yeah, I'm trying to save you, lady. I don't... Guy, you want to swing? No, can you not miss? I can't see... Can you guys stop attacking her? Can my guy move, please? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Because this person nearly deed. Hail, citizen. Oh, okay. She just runs off. I guess I could have talked to her like a while ago. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, wait. She went into that house? I didn't think she was going into that house. I didn't even see this chest over here. That smoke got in my eyes. It's all falling apart. If I sound tired, I am. It's just been busy lately. It's one of those things. Miss? You know, for a second there I thought, oh, this is why I couldn't figure out some of the side quests, which, again, the real reason why I couldn't is because I wasn't reading it. It's as simple as that. But it turns out that is not the answer. I did not discover something. Right now my voice is crap. I was around somebody who is smoking. And I have no defense against that anymore. Cyril the Baker is not the name of a person I was looking for. What was it? Walters? Walter White? Good, I got that bread recipe. That's how you solve zombies. Grains. Okay. Let's come up on the corner. What you gonna do? There's probably something up here. And there is. So this will be a bit more of a sleepier episode for Neverwinter Nights, which is probably not a great one to have. Oh, hello. Probably not a great one to have that kind of mood for while doing, but this also feels like it's going to be lengthy. So I need to keep on it. Gotta do it. Gotta make it happen. Can we go in here? We can. I didn't think we could. And Gemini?
Hi there.
My journal's been updated. I didn't know I was trying to find this guy. All right, what's your deal? I hope you're here as a friend. You look like decent folk, and I'd hate for you to have sunk to looting. I've been fighting undead. Do you need some help? I could use some. I'm probably going to be dead in an hour. I might know something about these undead. Why do you think that? My brother has been acting funny. He goes to a strange house just north of here. The undead leave it alone. He's not himself. I think they took his mind. There's a group in there, a cult, and my brother mentioned some kind of creature. I don't know anything more about it than that. It's all happened so fast, right about when the zombies started showing up. I have questions about this strange house. I'll tell you what I can. Who lives there? No clue, but I know they don't get attacked by the zombies, and I know my brother is acting weirder and weirder. They don't want any visitors either. He uses some sort of key to get in, but it's not a normal one. Some kind of magic thing, if you want me to get specific. Could I have it? I suppose. I hope that means you'll try and find him. I got an estate ward stone, apparently. Okay. You say the undead leave the house alone. That's the strangest thing. They walk right around it and don't attack the people going in. My brother said the creature keeps them safe? ? Why was that a question mark? I honestly don't know what he's talking about anymore, and now he's been gone for days. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, tell me about your brother. What's his name? What does he do? His name is Torin. He studied at a mage tower outside Waterdeep for a while, but never stuck with it. He's been a little lost. I think he wanted something that had quicker rewards. He didn't have much patience for books. All right, I might check it out, but what are you going to do? I don't know. I'd like to help find him, but I don't know if I could make it. I'll take a look. You just stay here. I suppose, though I really wish I could do more. I feel so helpless here. He needs my help, I know it. The cult hideout is north of here. If you're going to look for him, that's where... Is it north of here? The place that I'm thinking of is not north of here, and this place is pretty north that we're at. Oh, good. Oh, good. This hasn't fixed itself since the last time I played. Awesome. Because he said north of here, like, there we go. This is north. This is all we got. Yeah, of course it's locked. Everything's locked now. Nowadays. I remember in between episodes, I looked some stuff up, but guess what? I promptly forgot all of it, so I have no clue about what it was I had looked up, or why, or what the result of it was. That's the kind of quality effort you get with a guy like me. The idea that we're still just fine. Oh, excuse you. Coming out from behind like that? No. What are you, a zombie? So he said north of here. Oh, you know what? I was looking at the wrong part of the map. That's why. Okay. I thought where we're at right now is where I was. Why is my guy missing with all the cheating I've been doing? I definitely got to see if he can get cleave or something like that. Why are there so freaking many of you?
It's coming for you!
Somebody please turn off the zombie generator. I don't know why I got weapon sparks off of zombie hand. Weird. Yeah, you guys done? No, you're still coming. I don't understand. Alright. I know there's more over that way, but, you know. It's time to move on. It's time to have things happen. It's time for you and the captain to make it happen. I don't know what that's a reference to. Rob will know. Rob, what was that a reference to? It's some cartoon thing. Is that Captain Planet? If Rob were here, he would know. But he's dead. He's a zombie.
Death is coming!
You know, guys, as I sit here killing these zombies, makes you think, are we the Walking Dead? Oh yeah, so I was right, those sundial door places, you can only do that if you're Mr. Magic guy. Which I did not do, because I thought this would be faster. I still think that. I also don't have enough experience to know if there is some huge, how do I want to word it? Some sort of huge, like, area effect spells, I guess I would say. I guess that's what I would call it. Something that, you know, we could really turn the time down for. So this is the place. Here's the door. Oh, okay. This is funny. I actually don't think I've ever gone in here before. A wall of force blocks the way as an ethereal voice begins to speak. Only those who follow the serpent may enter. Do you bear the proper sign? I do follow the serpent. Oh, I lost my estate wardstone for that. Okay. I see you carry the symbol. Welcome, Elven One, follower of the scale. All praise to our new matron. All praise to I thought that said Guinan. It's Golnan. It's not Whoopi Goldberg. Or is it?
I will answer!
Whoa, hey, hi. But I carry the sign. I carry the sign. You, what the hell? This is the worst cult ever. God. So glad I stole this thing and didn't pay, like, membership fees. Won't be making that mistake with a cult again. Okay. As I say, I thought I saw something, and I did. Oh yeah, I gotta get those sweet potion of cure moderate wounds. Hi.
I will answer!
I'm just like you. What? I'm just here for the party. Just here for the party. What is this over here? A trapdoor? Or so to speak. I can disable that. Yeah, I never came into here. I don't know what to expect, and I thought those were people. Those are people. They don't see me from there. They did not hear just the screams of their friends. Oh, you want some too? Yeah. A gargoyle skull. Oh, that might have been something I was looking into. I think I was looking into which henchmen get what thing, because now I just remembered I was supposed to get a henchman. This is why I can't take more than a day or two off. Because when I do that, I forget everything. That was supposed to be the start of this. I was going to get, I think, a magic dude, because I figured that'll help me kill enemies faster. Whoopsie. The magic is tainted. Oh no, not the tainted magic. Oh, hey. You must die. Yep, moderate challenge right there. Cult doesn't even have anything good in its pockets. What the crap? And the imp didn't drop anything? I'm not sure what precisely I'm accomplishing in this place other than killing people. Oh, you're the snake cult leader, if anything I know is correct. What are you doing? Don't you be doing that kind of stuff. Very difficult, you say, eh? Very difficult indeed. There's bookshelves and desks. You got everything here. Well, you know, hey, that's one less cult that we all have to worry about. Oh, a book in service of Guinan. I'm just going to say Guinan now. It's just where we're at. This journal tells of the changes that this cult went through once a creature named Guinan was captured. It deals mostly with how the Cyric loyalists were ousted, allowing for the writer to move swiftly up the ranks. Here's an excerpt. Things are very different now, though they might not appear as such from the outside. We still follow blindly, and a number of us are still slain for no reason, but I finally believe a potent entity is acting through our master. Guinan seems surprised at her own power. It's a her. I think I'm right and they're wrong. But her desire for conquest has erased any questions from her mind. I welcome her intensity and her strong use of the focus. Jared was more interested in lining his pockets than causing true havoc. It could only be Jared. Oh, I did not even see this. Cloak of Protection versus Law. Interesting. Why was it see-through? Really, it seems like it'd be trapped and locked, and it's neither. Ooh, a Ring of Insight. Lore +5. Not when I'm cheating. Oh.
You can't win!
Why do you have fire beetles as pets when you're snake cultists? Beetles aren't snakes. They're not even spelled the same. Why can I not hit the damn beetle? There we go. Oh no, you too, huh? Yeah, it's great. Come on. They didn't drop anything, just more fire beetle bellies. Okay. Anything of interest for me around these parts? Does not look like it. Okay. Looks like this way is a dead end, so typical rule of RPGs, you do that first. Oh. It's just a somewhat wobbly cultist. Alright, so my move stealthily stuff works fairly well. Good to know that. Not sure what they were doing over here. Oh. I guess that door was... Yep, it's open now, according to the map. Oh, spirits. I thought, I wonder where this is taking me exactly.
You're going down!
Other than Fire Beetle Alley.
You're going down!
What the hell is with you guys? Why are there so many of you? Like, seriously? I have so many of these. Oh, I forgot to visit the blacksmith too to see if he could make anything now that I'm getting more crafty items. I just forgot a lot of stuff. I might actually do that off camera if I remember even. But then if it's not worth it, it didn't take any time. Cocoon, you say? Loaded dire spider. Isn't this? I don't know if I'm just having flashbacks or what the deal is. Would you kill the damn spider? Just step on it, come on. There you go. I'm starting to feel like maybe I remember this a bit more than I thought. I suspect when I've played this area in the past, I never went into that house, which I had mentioned to you guys. I don't think I'd ever been in there before. But that maybe when I went through here, I just never bothered to go up and out that door because this one seems so obviously like the next door to go into. I mean, it sounds just crazy enough to be the right answer. Whoa. Robe of acid resistance. Cool, but I don't want it. You know, other than to, like, sell or something. Really? There's enemies within range? Did I already check this? Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, let's take care of this nonsense, just so we have everything done before we go in those stairs up. Oh gee, oh no, not zombies. I just fought a bloated, dire spider. Which is kind of funny to see at the moment for me. If anybody's curious about when this is being recorded, it is April 10th or 11th, 2025. The reason why I bother bringing it up is because everybody's losing their mind over the dire wolf story. So, dire wolves exist, kind of, again. Although now everybody's arguing about, is it a true de-extinction or is it something else, considering how they... Wait a second. Where are you coming from? I did not see you before. Yeah, I suspect that's how I did this before, is coming through there. And I just don't think I bothered going up the steps previously. I don't know. I'm making guesses. It seems like a reasonable one. Now, I am injured. Let's see if we can... Yeah, there we go. I'm going to get some water. He's refreshed. I'm refreshed. Everybody's freshed. Yeah, huh. Okay. This all seems more familiar than I expected it to be.
You're going down.
Like, it's feeling familiar to the, I was just going to say to the level, and then ironically I went up a level. To the level where for a second there I thought I was remembering things from the previous episode. Which is obviously not the case. I am getting some experience, but not much from these guys. Oh, I see. Only 7 for the weak ones, but 23 for the fool guys. But most of these are the weak ones. Come on. Take them out so we can level up. It's my favorite part of all RPGs. All right, let's see what we do now. So, right, we're a ranger still. Okay, so our class skills now get to go up to 8. You know, one of the things I did was pick this because I wanted to have an animal companion. I wanted it to be a panther, but I'm not quite certain how do I get to do that. What does this do again? That doesn't seem like a bad idea to have that. Okay. Let's take a look. We're definitely working on persuading people, opening locks, moving silently. Disable trap. Okay. Okay. It's weird. Where's the rest of my list? Favored enemy. The character gains a +1 bonus to any damage delivered to their favored enemy. They also receive a +1 bonus on listen, spot, and taunt checks against the favored enemy. And they improve by +1 for every 5 levels that the ranger gains. Huh. Interesting. So here are my choices. Aberrations. Animals and beasts seems like something that would not be the case. I'm a ranger. I'm friendly with them. Constructs. Dragons, dwarves, elementals, elves, fae, giants, gnomes, goblinoids, half-elves, half-orcs, halflings, humans, magical beasties, monstrous humanoids, outsiders, reptilian humanoids, shape-changers, undead, and vermin. Huh. I don't know how I want to pick this. I'm sure there's a right answer for game stuff, but how do I want to pick this? What the hell is an outsider? I'm going to go with monstrous humanoids. Something tells me I'm not going to see them very often. That was the only feat I gained. I'm not sure that felt very worthwhile.
You can't win.
Really? To hear my voice through your dead, you thought to use me to sacrifice for a spell. I have used you to free myself. It's talking, but I have no idea how well any of that is coming up. Can I talk to this? No? Okay. I have no idea how well any of that is coming through. Oh, I do remember this. This is going to have the floating armor guys. And they're not going to be an issue this time. Because I think right in that doorway is the boss fight. Wow, you can skip a whole hell of a lot in the other area, huh?
Join my legion of dead. I have seen the visions. The scaled ones will rule here. I will overrun.
I mean, you say that, but you're... Quite honestly, you're going through your own people at an incredible rate. It just does not seem in your best interest.
Death is coming for you!
So I get that my tumble is taking care of these attack of opportunities, but I don't know why precisely they would have had those opportunities to begin with. Oh, we got Torin's ring and some sort of key. So yeah, now Torin's key, I know where that's going. Kind of. Actually, now I'm not sure, because now there's two people it could go to, and I'm not sure. I think that's the dude we found just south of the house we went into. Because I think, like, the other guy that we're looking for is, like, Wesley or Waldo or Will Smith. I don't remember now.
The plague weakens you, but strengthens my army. It is a blessing, a gift. You cannot imagine it.
Well, if I can't imagine the gift, it's not going to really entice me. Now, if I could imagine a really good gift, then I might be enticed. Your strategies are just all wrong. You should be like, do you remember that one Christmas and it was like the best one ever? Yeah, 10 times that. That's the gift. And I'll be like, oh shit, I might want to do that. That's a pretty damn good Christmas.
You're going down!
Come on. Get rid of the trash. That's why I remember now I wanted to get the henchmen just to, like, pop them out.
Deny the scales will roll. See the power I am granted. It is incredible and beyond even Mercial.
What the hell is this? Better not be doing whatever that was to me. A zombie lord? Oh, you can take some hits. It's a zombie gang leader. Why is there, like, no floor over there? Near death for a zombie. That should just not be there. No, the zombie lord doesn't drop anything? Wow. Unidentified shuriken? Stars of Ojito? Wow. If only I had any clue who or what that was. Boy, the... Oh, come on. Treasure is not great. I know some of it is random. I forgot. I looked up how that worked. There are certain random tables, but it is based on level or something to that degree. All I know is it's too much garbage. Alright. Let's fight the floating metal here. There you are. Animated armor, one hit. Ooh, a sarcophagus. Why is the sarcophagus locked? Who does that? Especially for just 6 pieces of gold and a potion? Come on. Now, it's weird that these things aren't all out attacking me, because that's what I remember in the past. Whoa. Two-bladed sword, darts +1.
Death is coming! Ha!
Katana, scythe. I don't know how relatively similar this kind of loot is to actual D&D. I know I've already mentioned that's just not my thing. But I feel like it's got to be better than this, right? Yeah, I don't think I'll go up another level in here before the boss fight. Yeah, well, what the hell? We'll just get it done. The Wraith. No. Guinan. Go back to 10 forward. Yeah, I was gonna say, can you hit the damn Wraith? Can you hit anything? Hitting anything would be awesome right now. And killing them as you go is also good. Okay, kill the crap that's all around you. The plague is a gift of... Wait, there were more. Did they disappear because that thing died? The Yuan-Ti heart. Hold on to your hearts. I think there were treasures around the corner. No? Oh. Whoa. Cool looking armor. Studly armor. Studly leather armor +1. Not going to be wearing it, because I don't think it really matters for my character. I guess I should read, like, what just makes you attack faster and never miss. Longsword +1. Although, I guess I want these things for possible crafting other special stuff. Okay, well, we got the Yuan-Ti heart. I mean... Woohoo. I'm a little surprised that I remembered some of this floor layout and everything like that, considering how it must have been after this. I don't feel like I remember anything from the docks, which I believe is the next part. There's a lot of treasures and nothing else in here for some reason. Of course, if they're all crappy stuff like that, no wonder. Yeah, we get it. Healer kits. Sorry, I got distracted. Rob just sent a text to our group that was pretty funny. Oh, hang on. I got an ancient key. Ooh, a magic bag. Yeah, I am running out of room, aren't I? But I also got this crumpled note. This note is disjointed and sloppy, as though the author wrote it after suddenly waking from a deep sleep. I have gained much since the academy was attacked. I did not see who freed me, and I don't care. Strength has come to me strangely, quickly. There is definitely some greater power at... Son of a bitch, I'm trying to read and there's a frickin'... Come on, get away. Anyway, there is definitely some greater power at work in Neverwinter, and it favors me this day. I've seen it in the dreams. I see the eye. I don't know what it means, but I know this. If the Neverwintans want me for their cure, they can carve the contribution from my corpse. So saith Guinan.
Death is coming for you!
Oh, whoops. Okay. Oh. The journal. The sheep of Cyric fell swiftly, fools, and to think their pathetic leader Jared was going to smash the altar to keep its power from me. Perhaps I should just kill him. It would quell the last of his followers, although they already seek to appease me. My own sect of snake worshippers. How amusing. Soon I won't need to cower in the warrens with their precious necromantic focus. It is an interesting device, I will grant Jared that. I've used it to create an army of undead, and I learn more about it each time I link with its power. Its pillar-like appearance disguises how fragile it truly is, and despite its power, I must constantly watch that my undead servants don't inadvertently damage it with their clumsy flailing. If I remember right now, I certainly didn't think of it before, I think those two stands in the boss room, I think we're able to... I think Golden is standing on one of them. And then this pillar might be on the other. So I'm definitely going to need that magic bag for something. I don't know. Where are you guys coming from? God. It's getting so hard to commit mass murder these days. All these people around. All these garbage bags. Oh. Hi.
What?
What? Oh, it's Jared. I see her influence fading. She's gone. Golden of the pathetic little scaled worms is gone. Praise the Prince of Lies. I shall build anew for Cyric. I will use her beguiling techniques. Yes. Now if someone would just let me the hell out. Foul minion of darkness, you'll stay imprisoned here. What, pawn of order, you will all feel the wrath of Cyric in the end times. I will not be caged, not for long anyway. Please, come on. Can I kill him? Hang on. We're gonna do this. Let's see if it lets me. Perfect. End of story. That was very easy to do. There's a lot of games that I know we wish we could just do that sometimes, and it's kind of cool that this one lets you. Oh, he's got his own book. Cyric, why have you allowed me to be so weak? That conniving Yonti wench has taken our beloved focus, the altar that I constructed to show your glory, the glory of the dark sun. Now she kills what few loyalists I have left and raises them as undead with its power. Great Prince of Lies, I must smash the focus before her army grows too great with its misuse. How dare she drag it to the depths of the warrens? She wastes its potential on plague dead. Her scales will be plucked one by one. I will rend. Appears that whatever writing implement Jared was using broke at this point. Yeah, well, now he's broke. Stupid cultists. I didn't notice any big, like, thing there, like, oh, you gained all these types of points, or that type of point, or what have you. Oh, good, more traps for me to not do anything with. That is kind of what I mean, though. I'm pretty sure I said this before, but maybe I didn't. But a much more stealth approach might be interesting in this game. Something where you are using traps and trying to draw people to you, that kind of thing. I could see some fun in that. But at the same time, I feel like, I don't know, I also can feel like that would drag even worse. I mean, look how much clicking around and what have you I'm doing here with the cheating. It can definitely... Oh, that's something I haven't told you guys. I just reminded myself of something. Any of you who happen to be watching this and were upset at me because I didn't finish Etrian Odyssey, I can tell you, I really did try, so much so that in the past week, I started a new game, was blazing through it, and was thinking to myself, what happens when I reach the point where I kind of left off? Got to that point, chose not to accept that one quest. Oops, these are all trapped. Chose to not get that one that screwed me up before. And I thought, okay, maybe I do want to come back to this. Maybe I can do those episodes and finish things. No, as I kept playing it and trying to get there, there was just something that could not keep my attention. You know, it is harder doing this stuff as an adult when you're dire mace. Interesting. When you've got a job and, you know, you're not as stuck in one place, or at least stuck without, you know, parental assistance and what have you, like you are when you're a kid. And so, I don't know. It just feels like it would possibly feel different if I were looking forward to a spring break or a summer vacation or a winter break. Man, so much gaming done around Christmas. But yeah, it's just not quite how it is. All right, let's fight a mummy. Unidentified armor. Armor of comfort. Huh. Oh, that's so interesting. Hey, mummy. What are these? These little auras they've got going around them. You get some pretty good experience with that, so it was worth it. Now what's funny is I don't know what to expect when we hit the town. Because, I mean, maybe the zombies will still be there? Yeah, they probably are. I assume those are numbered in advance or something. Oh, is this one of those? Oh, no, it's not. It's a note. A wall at arm's length. What? Huh. I don't know what I have to put in there. A wall. Oh. You know, I just remembered there's a ceremonial something or other. Do I have it, though? Did I sell it? I might have sold it. Wait, what is this going to take me to? Oh. Oh, well then, where does this take me to on the map? Oh, okay. Another thing I didn't know. I'm not burning the piles because they're not worth it. Whoa. The Penhold staff and 50 gold. What's his deal? This is the journal of Marcus Penhold, a young mage. The details of his life are uneventful, although the last entry is now likely more prophetic than the writer might have wished. I have hidden with the rest in fear of the plague, but I have no such anxiety about some pitiful shambling zombies. My brother awaits at the shrine the Helmites maintain in the Beggar's Nest, but I will not be joining him. Finally, there is something real to fight. I guess we got to give that staff back, or we could keep it, except for we're not fighting with the staff, so why would I keep it? We definitely need a store. Oh, wait, we never did go into the... There is another place I just remembered now. It's this big building. Why did I think that... So I guess I didn't remember it as well as I thought I did, because I thought that was where the last fighting did. Man, I am running out of space. I'm not getting attacked by zombies. I'm beginning to think I was wrong. I remember fighting zombies around here in the past, as one does. That's the warehouse. We're going to come back to there last, because I believe we might have some quests that come in between then and now. And, like, there's people we're supposed to be seeing in public here. What's the deal? This is a door. It's a house with Holga.
I greet you.
What can I do for you, my lord? I pray you are not here to hurt me. Questions? Have you heard anything odd? Any rumors? No. Anything strange other than that? What do you know about a gang? The Sword Coast Boys are what they call themselves. Some good children fell in with them. Now they'll end up in stocks. The worst of the lot is Drawl. The rest, just babies. I think they spend most of their time in the northwest of the nest. Where are these Dark Sun followers? Shh, they follow Cyric. I stay the heck away from them. The whole lot are out of their minds, just crazy. I hope the plague took them. Not a decent one of the lot. I can't tell you where they were based, and I don't care to know. Don't quite recall what that's all about. I'm going to steal from her, though. The 1 gold coin wasn't worth stealing, but you know what? She was talking nonsense, and that's what she gets.
Keep away from my stuff, you undead freaks!
Excuse me? Is there a guy over there? First, we're going to look at this house. And he's talking about undead stuff, but I have not been seeing anybody zombified since the others went down. So let's go see what's happening there.
It's not such a nice wagon, dear.
Yeah. What's up?
You just watch yourself. If you're dead, so help me, I'll make you deader.
Easy. I'm not your enemy. The dead ones don't talk back, so I guess you are okay. Can't blame a guy for being careful, though. You ain't seen a tall folk named Hector, have you? Sent him out for wagon parts, and damned if he ain't just disappeared. Sorry, haven't seen him. Dang it down. Do me a favor. If you see him, tell him to get those wagon parts back here on the double. I'll tell him if I see him. Good luck. What do you have to say? Whoa.
Greetings. Nice to see someone still alive out here. I'd prefer that we were talking somewhere safe, but it's still nice.
Why are you out here? She's meddly. As for why I'm out here, that's a very good question. Why don't you ask the cart? See anything dangerous? I could lead you out. No. All right. Probably because I already agreed to go looking for the dude. Yeah, I was going to say, at some point, I'm not going to be able to carry these.
Not the plague.
Where is the bag? That's not what I meant to do. Start putting books in here, I guess. The kinds that I can't sell.
I blame the wagon, not the plague. Not zombies. The wagon.
You'll wish you were, deader. You dead, undead, whatever.
We can buy new things, dear.
I need to sell stuff. I'm pretty sure I can at the Hellmite Shrine. I just have to poke my way on over there. Shuriken +1. Seeing a lot more of these +1 things, so that's the, oh, this is the shrine I was just talking about. Or no, is it? No, I don't think it is. Oh, it's an inn. Callahan has a name.
Well, hello to you.
Oh, okay. Yes. I needed to talk to them before I did everything. Not a surprise. Is there anybody else with a name? Oh, here's Harbin Ashensmith.
Now, who might you be then? I don't have a lot of time to talk. We're busy with cleanup now that the zombie threat seems to be over.
Who are you? Me? Oh, I'm nobody, really. Folks around here kind of look to me as a representative of the militia, but I'm no guard. Unofficial rank, I guess you'd call it. Still, they like me well enough that I can get things done. That's valuable, you know, more so than uniforms and whatnot. So what's on your mind? I found the Yonti. The search for a cure must not be going well if they are willing to risk dealing with one of those. I have no information on what to do with it. You'd best take it to Erebeth. She'll want to take a look at it. Am I to be rewarded for my efforts? Fair enough. I know Erebeth is more keen on duty as its own reward. Me, I like coins. Thanks. I was trying to play a character who would not do that kind of thing.
I knew we could count on you to repeat your success in this district. I had heard good things about you.
We've never met before. There's still the plague, of course. Should report to Erebeth, please. Okay, so I guess... it's really just about trying to wrap up these. Like, I'm not even go through all these chests and whatnot. You know, up there is just some dude who's patrolling. I think he tells you about the gangs, so we don't need that. I know I just said I wasn't going to do that, but I figure if I am walking right by them, I might as well. Because you never know when you're going to get a copper ring that really changes the game for you. Or that one piece of gold you were missing. This is the place I was thinking of. With the stairs. Bertrand. Hey, Bert. What are you waiting for? I've been watching for people fleeing the zombies. I've lost track of my brother and all the commotion, and I was hoping he would be here. Tell me of your brother. His name is Marcus Penhold. I shouldn't be worried. He's quite competent, and the heirloom he carries is powerful, too. Marcus, was he a mage, perhaps? Kept a journal? Yeah, that sounds like him. Have you seen him, then? I'm sorry, but he fell to zombies. I found his body. That cannot be. I will not believe it. Not until I see his belongings with my own eyes. I'm not going to try and steal his stuff here. Although, I do want to get rid of the journal. So we'll do that. Oh, that book with no doubt in your eyes. I have to believe you. I did not even know he wrote. And you, what is your intention then? You have his journal. Was there anything else? He had a family heirloom that I would request be returned. Okay, we'll give him back to him. I cannot believe it. He had a journal. Take it. Get it out of my inventory. I thank you. At least I can have this little piece of him back. It is no replacement, but it is something. And here is his staff. I've been given much. All this brings comfort. I hope they will help. I hope they will. I hope. Whatever. Please take this gold. 100 gold, 400 gold. That's a lot of gold, but still. All right. Priest of Helm. Do you just do blessings or... There we go. Finally, we can sell some of this crap. No, I can't sell the shuriken straight up, though, huh? All right, let me sell some of this nonsense. Like, I got all these keys. Oy. Is there a faster... drop sell? Man, just something that could, you know, organize the inventory would have been great. They just could not do it. Want that? Oh, he will take those. Oh, I didn't know you could sell those. Sweet. That will help. Now, one of these, yeah, Torin's ring I need to keep. I don't think I need this ring of insight or anything. Okay, good. They don't need 100 of those to sell. I do know I don't need this many of these, so it's time to... People, I think, said you only need one. I'll hang on to 3 just in case. And it's not even a need thing. It's more of a if you want to build stuff kind of thing. Which maybe I do. I don't know what that ancient key is for. Oh, I don't remember getting this amulet. Natural armor +2. What do I have? Natural armor +1, so that is better. I don't know what I want to put in that bag then. Yeah, they won't take those. Okay, that helps. Now I got some money. Whoops, I clicked the wrong spot. So wait, do I not have any other business here? Huh, okay. Would have thought something else was going on there. Alright, we are looking for some other people. Wait. There's a door down here I did not see. Thankfully, they marked it on the map. Look at that. Wagon parts. Hector. Salamanca. You dead? Hector punch you if you are. No, you're alive. Who are you? Me, Hector. Me work for Aldo and work hard. Gotta find wagon parts, but me only find broken stuff. You see any not part broken places anywhere? I added like 3 words to that sentence that weren't there. I saw him. He's looking for you. Ooh, he probably mad. Me can't find any parts, which means he can't move his stuff. He sure likes his stuff. Maybe you could come with me to tell him there's no parts? He gets real mad sometimes. Yeah, I'll take you. I'll help you out, but first I'm going to look at the bookshelf. Ooh, an official document. This document seems to be official. I think that is what you give to Tommy if he's your henchman. He keeps wanting you to get official documents for some reason. Again, going off of a not so great memory. Dude? Where did he go? Why didn't he follow me? Oh, did he teleport there? Oh no, where the hell were you? Video games. Just absolutely video games. I gotta run back this way. There they are. Hey, Aldo, I got your idiot friend.
Your life.
Oh, that's hilarious. Just because he didn't walk over here. I can escort you to the Shining Serpent. Okay. Away they go. Like, are we just going to the same place, guys, or what? Looks like some people died in there, sadly. Okay. Wait, can I go in there? No. Okay. So that just leaves this, and then I'll have to look at the side quest because I feel like I've missed something. All right. In we go. I guess I'll open the chest. That seems worthwhile. Except when it's not. Like that. I kind of thought chests would give you better stuff. There's nobody in here. Is that how that normally is? Sorry if I'm making everybody dizzy. Is that how that normally is? I remember fighting in here. It's still worth coming in here because I know there's a guy locked up somewhere in here. But note to self, if I'm seeing something that's going to bring me to the boss fight, I maybe should do all the running around first because... I don't know, this seems really weird that it works this way. Or, I guess, technically the only point of this area is it's one of the entryways. And so that's all that matters or something. Because, yeah, normally you fight some dude here. Boy, they really want you to use sound burst, don't they? Yeah, that's still going. It's in the weapon rack. Club +1. Oh, there's Walters.
Hello to you. I hope the day finds you well. Looks like things are finally settling down in the Beggar's Nest. The undead are gone.
Yeah, no thanks to you. Was it you that put an end to what was happening? Thanks if it was. Is the way to the main gate safe? I'm a bit weak because of all the fighting that was going on. You should just run to the gate. Suppose it'd be all right now. There's not much danger now that the undead seem to be gone. Thanks for your help. I think I know how he got captured in the first place. Why is this still on? Seems weird, right? Oh, did you figure that one out by yourself there, Walters? Good job. Good job. You're smart. Okay, so let me look at these quests real fast. So, all right, those are completed. These are the active. So, missing brother. The body of Gemini's brother, Torn, was found beneath the cultist estate in the Beggar's Nest. He apparently outlived... Okay, yeah, that was one of the guys. He was in the house all the way to the west, so we got to go there. Yeah, and the animal rescue is for, I believe, the next part. So, yeah, we just gotta go. I'm not doing the quick out just because we have to walk back to the thing. Banded mail. Okay, so that was the weirdest way that I've ever gone through that chapter. All because of that house that I just never bothered to visit before. And doing it this time, look what's happened. A very curious thing. But, you know what? Hey, it's not something to really complain about, I guess. That saved us some time on this episode, for one, as long as these episodes are as it is. But for two, it's just kind of cool that it's not a one-way only, you know, like, why is it so red? Why is everything so red? Was it always like that? But it's cool that they have these multiple pathways that they put in there. Yeah, this side. Gemini, there you are.
Hi there.
I'd just like to know where he is. Torn has never been gone this long. If you happen by the estates in the northwest, well, this is my problem. I found this ring in the cult hideout. Recognize it? That was my brother's. He always had it with him. He's dead, I know it. Thank you. At least I know. Here, you've been more than helpful. Take this. Farewell then. Keep safe out there. Okay, well. So, let's use our little handy-dandy oh, here it is. Handy-dandy device. We should probably rest up and just get a little, What we'll do is we'll talk to Arabeth. Do that, then we're going to go get the henchman, and then we'll call it an episode, because otherwise I'm not going to remember, because I don't think I'm going to do this tomorrow. Saturday, maybe, and then we'll go from there.
You have done a great thing. It is but one small step towards our ultimate goal, but it gives me...
Yeah, shut up.
I heard of the trouble in the Beggar's Nest. This malevolent thing was behind it, as if the plague was not enough.
You're the one who called for these things to be here and let them get away.
Where others have found only failure, battling the plague has drained the coffers of Neverwinter. I regret...
I have no need of gold. Quit your yakking.
...selflessness or an Is there something else you need?
Nope.
Farewell.
Okay. So, the way we finish today, we're going to go to whatever the heck name place that was. It's right over here. Am I supposed to talk to you guys? I don't think so. No, because I don't have a quest active for any of that. Now, what was his name? No, that's a forward attacking guy. Zoom out here. Whoop, nope. Quit talking to me. Sharwin, I think, was like a healer. I don't remember what Grax is. Maybe it is Grax. Oh wait, maybe that was the healer. Let me see, where's Grax again? Or no, you know what? Can I just do this? No, it's definitely not that one. Is it this Linu person? I don't think that's it. What's your name? Grimnaw? Let me talk to this guy.
I know you. You were at the...
Who are you? I'm Grimnaw, a monk. Nope. Okay. Goodbye. Huh. Let me talk to these people after all, I guess. Is it Sharwin? I thought it was an old man.
Who's this? Some poor soul straggling in off the disease.
Bardic magic. No, it was definitely not a bard, but she, I guess, can be a backup option. I know it's not him. Is there somebody in this room and I'm just not mousing over them? Oh, Body Knock Glinkle, way over here in the corner. Okay, that's the funny name.
Hello there. You don't have the look of one of those Neverwinter soldiers about you. Neither do you show any evidence of having contracted the plague.
Oh, I thought he was talking. But you have a certain bearing about you that distinguishes you from the ordinary citizen. Based on my observations, I'd venture the hypothesis that you are an adventurer, correct? You're right. I am an adventurer. My name is Fert Bergeron, adventurer at large. Who are you? I am Body Knock Glinkle, a gnome sorcerer from the island of Lanton, who has only recently arrived here in Neverwinter. Lanton? Isn't that the place where all those crazy inventions come from? My homeland does have a reputation for producing marvelous machines and outlandish contraptions, not otherwise. Oh, not otherwise known in favor. I didn't see the last part. I'm like, who ends the sentence with not otherwise? We Lantonese are a people guided by the analytical principles of science, observation, reason, and logic, but don't allow yourself to be misled by rumors and hearsay. We aren't all kooky inventors, as some would have you believe. I myself am a sorcerer, for example. I thought Lantons looked down on magic. The Lantonese people do not disparage magic, though many do not understand it. However, in my land, we rely on the arcane far less than the other peoples of Faerun. We prefer to seek a scientific solution to a problem rather than a magical one. Often, through observation and experimentation, a problem can be solved without resorting to magecraft. I like it. Of course, sometimes a little touch of the arcane is a good thing. When the situation is appropriate, I do not hesitate to use my powers. I may be from Lanton, but I am first and foremost a sorcerer. What are you doing in Neverwinter? I left my home some time ago to experience the broader world. It is not uncommon for the people of my island to undertake such a journey. I was exploring the northern Sword Coast when I heard rumblings of a previously unknown plague breaking out in Neverwinter. In the name of scientific discovery, I came to investigate and catalog the new illness. Fortunately, I arrived before the city was quarantined. I decided to begin my investigations of the Wailing Death in the Beggar's Nest. Why the Beggar's Nest? From the accounts I gathered, it was generally agreed that the Beggar's Nest was where the outbreak began. I thought the best way to learn about the plague was to trace it back to its source. And when I learned the clerics were unable to combat the plague, I thought that I could apply the scientific principles of Lanton to discover a more mundane cure. Unfortunately, I had to end my investigations into the Beggar's Nest mere days after they began, far too short a time to conduct a proper study of the situation. Why did you stop your investigations? It is difficult to conduct a serious scientific analysis when you are constantly besieged by zombies. Much as I wanted to continue my research, I was not about to throw my life away to do it. However, the zombie infestation struck me as more than mere coincidence. I suspect there may be more than a casual relationship between the animated corpses in the district and the outbreak of the plague itself. Oh, you don't think it's casual, do you? Then is it causal? While the zombies continue to wander the district, I cannot test my theory, but I suspect information that could lead to a cure can be found within the Beggar's Nest. You know, I'm looking for some hired help to assist me on my mission. And what mission might that be? Well, here's what it is. Given the circumstances, it is not difficult for me to surmise that your mission is somehow connected to finding a cure for the plague. Given my own scientific interest in the plague, I would be glad to accompany you in your mission, Fert. All evidence seems to indicate you are a capable man who isn't afraid of a little adventure and exploration. And you have the bearing of a decent employer. I'll join up with you for 150 gold pieces. There you go. Every expedition needs a leader. Since you're paying, it's only logical that you should be the one in charge. I'll use my spells and skills to help you out as we go along as best as I can. If you ever want me to change my tactics, just speak to me to give me my new instructions. So we're going to actually speak to him right away. Let's just talk for a while. I am a staunch proponent of the free exchange of ideas. What is it you wish to know? I'd like to know more about you. Your request is completely logical, and I will be happy to answer your inquiries. However, as you might expect, I have some questions of my own. Why are you here? What events are the underlying basis of your service to Erebeth in the city of Neverwinter? I'm going to go with the first option there. Too much death and suffering. Compassion is an admirable trait, though I must confess my own motivations when I came here were quite different. When I heard about the plague, I was flushed with the thrill of scientific discovery. I thought that if I applied the principles of observation and experimentation, I could discover a cure for the plague. It was only after I arrived that I realized how wrong my preconceived notions were. I suppose the need to learn this lesson was one of the reasons my mentor insisted, I almost said mother, my mentor insisted on sending me out from Lantern. Your mentor? I am a sorcerer. I have the ability to unleash powerful and dangerous forces. I would have been foolish to undertake this career path without seeking the guidance of one more experienced than I. However, sorcerers and wizards are not common in Lantern. We prefer to find a scientific solution to problems whenever possible rather than relying on magic. At last I managed to locate another who could train me in the arcane arts, a human sorcerer named Profero, who lived in a secluded tower on the far side of the island. And he took you in? I admit that when I first arrived at his tower, I did not receive a warm welcome, or rather to be more accurate, I should say I received an overly warm welcome. Just as I reached his tower, a large lizard popped out from behind a nearby bush. It was somewhat alarming. However, when the creature opened its jaws and belched forth a jet of flame, I became absolutely terrified. I fled back the way I came, the fire drake's blasts of flame licking at my heels the entire way. As soon as I passed beyond the boundaries of Profero's land, the creature turned and disappeared back into the bushes. What did you do then? Once I'd regained my wits, I realized the fire drake served a dual purpose. It was a guardian for his estate, but it also provided a challenge for any would-be apprentices who might wish to approach him. If I could find a way to best the creature, I was certain he would see my potential and accept me as an apprentice. The problem was how to get past the creature when my magic was barely capable of lighting a candle. I had to rely on my mind to solve the problem, so I began to analyze the facts as I knew them, and I realized the creature was nothing more than an illusion. I simply looked at the evidence. Fire drakes are not indigenous to my island, and the climate is hardly suitable for one to survive. Plus, I had noticed no burnt patches of grass or scorched bushes on the grounds. And the flames I felt licking at my heels had done no damage to my shoes and clothing. Armed with undeniable proof of the illusion, I marched up to the tower once again. When the lizard appeared, I simply ignored it. It charged straight at me, fire and smoke spewing from its jaws, but I held my ground, and a split second before the beast bowled me over, it disappeared in a shower of light. The door to the tower swung open. I stepped in to see an old man in robes. He smiled at me and said, "Well done, Bodyknocklinkle. You have proven yourself worthy of being my student." What was it like as his apprentice? I'm sorry, but this isn't the most reasonable time to discuss this, is it? After all, Neverwinter is in great peril. Ask me about this again later, and I will be happy to continue my tale, but for now we should focus on your mission for Lady Erebeth. Okay, so I know at some point he was going to ask me for something. It just hasn't happened yet, and I don't quite know what the mechanics were of that. So speaking of mechanics, let's change his tactics here. Yeah, stop using melee weapons. I want you to be ranged. Okay, good. He's going to still use spells. The distance, he should stay close. He's probably a softie. Yeah, don't worry about locking or unlocking things. Okay.
Is there something you
anything
need?
else? No. Okay. Oh, I did not. I can't look at his level, so he might be a problem, actually. We'll see how that goes. But we're done for now. When we come back, we've got to find the last water Davian creature, which I believe is in the Docks District. Ew. And if I'm right there, I think that's also where that zoo quest I picked up at the beginning is. I've never done that quest before. I only know of it. So we'll see. Always exciting times when you're in Neverwinter. Come see me again next week or day or whatever. Bye, guys.
Let's Player needs food badly.